All right, I think I have this nice and stable. I'm just going to do a quick little video here because yesterday I actually got a question that I realized some of you may also have. So you're seeing me in my all natural state. I have not gotten myself ready yet, taking my shower, but I haven't gone ahead and done my morning routine. So first of all, I just want to talk to you about, somebody had asked me about what do I use in my hair. I do use hair product in my hair, but whenever I wash my hair, which is usually like every third day, I will actually use a cream that I made up. So I went and bought this little glass jar, frosted glass jar, and what I did was I put coconut oil in it, and I mixed into it cedarwood, lavender, and rosemary. Go figure, all of those have wonderful benefits for supporting healthy neurological function. But in addition to that, they're really good for your hair. So what I will do is I will take just a pinch of it whenever I wash my hair. So you see I have just a little bit there. And I rub it in my hands. I get it all nice and liquefied because that's what happens when we warm up coconut oil. So I'm getting the coconut oil and all of the essential oils also into my hands. And then I will take it and just actually rub my fingers into my scalp. I'm not going to do it right now because I already put hair product in. But you'll see it's not a lot. So you just take that and you rub it into the scalp. Some people will stroke it through their whole hair, all of their hair, but I have been told that it makes some people's hair feel a little greasy. Let me go ahead and just get a towel real quick. Hold on. So I only do that into my scalp, and I'll do it at night, let my hair dry a little bit, and then I head off to bed. So yesterday I got a message from someone, which I thought was pretty funny, because I had just been commenting to my husband about my teeth. And she had said, what do I use on my teeth because they look really white? I actually felt like they weren't very white. I actually had told my husband, oh, I got to start using the baking soda because my teeth are looking a little yellowish. So what I started to do, or what I do when I really want to make sure that my teeth are getting a nice whitening effect, is I take my toothbrush, I just wet it with a little bit of water, and in this little Tupperware here, this is just baking soda, just plain baking soda in it. So I'll take my wet toothbrush and I actually will just dab it on. And you see I got baking soda on there. And then I grab my thieves oil, okay? And I'll go ahead and I'll just take, I personally like 2 drops of thieves on here. For some people, they may feel like that's too much. And then this is how I brush my teeth. And so I actually needed to brush it again because I had eaten breakfast. So I do this. Just a minute. That was a quick brush, but I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long. So I'll do that every time I brush my teeth, just baking soda with thieves oil. So I wet the toothbrush first, dip it into a little bit of baking soda. I put 2 drops of thieves, but some people may feel more comfortable with just 1 drop. So you have a choice. On the normal, what I will do is I will sometimes make a paste with coconut oil, baking soda, and I mix in thieves, peppermint, and orange oil. So that's my normal toothpaste. But when I really want to get a whitening, when I start to notice that my teeth are getting some yellowing to them, because I do drink coffee and I drink tea on occasion, but coffee I've been kind of amping up a little, which I got to work on. So you have that option. You have that option to go ahead and whiten your teeth naturally with baking soda. And I will tell you that it's so refreshing. The thieves is so refreshing. For those of you that haven't used it, give it a try. It does have a little bit of a hotness to it because of the cinnamon, so you don't want to do a lot because that'll burn. And when you get it on your toothbrush, if you're like me, I am not a neat toothbrushing person. So usually you would see like, if it was toothpaste, you would kind of see it all. You'd see it dripping down my face. And sometimes if there's thieves on it, it actually will cause a little bit of heat on my skin. And so I might get a little bit of redness. And so what do we do in cases like that? Well, we don't splash water. We don't add water because that actually drives it in and makes it hotter. But instead, you can use just plain coconut oil, organic coconut oil, or some type of a carrier oil. Or I use the V6, which you can see has been rubbed off. It normally says V6 right there, which is just a blend of different carrier oils that Young Living uses. Young Living provides this. I like this because it's non-comedogenic, and what that means is that it doesn't clog your pores. So, brush my teeth. I showed you how I put into my hair. Now, here's something you will notice. This is how transparent I am in life. You will notice that my roots are coming in. So I am going to tell you this, ladies. If you dye your hair, first of all, if you're dyeing your hair, please try to look for one that is as natural as possible without the ammonia, things like that, the phthalates, all that good stuff. But if you dye your hair, if you put essential oils into your hair or onto your scalp, it is going to pull out the dye quicker than it would normally happen on its own. And that's simply because the essential oils, they attack synthetics, which is a great thing. That's why we love to use them, right? We love to get them into our bodies so that they can pull out the things that don't belong there. But they do the same thing for the hair. So basically what I do is I go every 4 to 6 weeks, usually around the 6-week mark. I try not to do too much hair dye, and I'll get my hair colored. But really, the preference, if you're comfortable and confident in it, is to let your hair be its natural color. I tried to let it go gray for a while, but it really made me look washed out. So I lasted about a year or so, and then I was like, I can't take it anymore. So that's what I do. So I'm forewarning you that if you're putting the oils into your scalp or onto your hair, it is, if you have hair dye in there, it is going to pull that dye out quicker than it would naturally come out. So just be conscious of that. It doesn't mean that you have to avoid the use of essential oils in your hair. Just minimize it. Maybe do it once a week. But it's a great way to help thicken your hair and also just make it nice and healthy, and also help support your brain functioning, healthy brain functioning. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show you real quick, you all know that I love frankincense. So I have a lot of freckles that have really popped out since my trip out west because I was out in the sun and I forgot, because I usually avoid the sun, I forgot that I have so many freckles. So anyway, I use frankincense on my face. I love it. I absolutely love it. Although my skin is not like, picture perfect, my skin is significantly improved. You would have never caught me even walking around in my house without makeup. I literally used to wash my face right before I went to bed. And when I got up in the morning, it was like straight in the shower and get the makeup on my face, because my face was, it was just unhealthy. I had a lot of oily, dry spots, very large pores, a lot of blemishes, in addition to the freckles, which have been diminishing significantly since I started using frankincense. So in the evening after I take my shower, I always, I'll wash my face, and then I take just a squirt. Ooh, that was a big squirt. I take just a little tiny bit of the V6 oil, and that's basically so that I can rub it over my face and spread the frankincense. So you're going to notice right now I'm getting rid of as much of it as I can, because I'm going to be putting makeup on in a couple of minutes. So in the morning, what I do is I will just use, I think I went for the empty bottle, I will just use a drop or two of frankincense on my face. There goes one. Yeah, come on. We think generosity, think generosity. It's actually, this is the end of the bottle. Okay. So we go generous, generous, generous. So I will take those 2 drops and I will go ahead and I will rub it all over my face onto my thyroid, because you all know that my thyroid is one of my big teachers right now in my life. And it wants support, which is indicative of me looking for support to being my authentic true self, speaking my truth and hearing my truth, all about the throat. So I love to put frankincense on there. So what I do is I wait a while before I'll put on my makeup. You know, I'll wait like 5, 10 minutes just so that that oil can absorb in. The reason why is because if the oil is still on the surface and then I go and I put makeup onto my skin, I'm now putting synthetics that it's going to be coming direct contact with because it hasn't yet absorbed all the way into the skin. And if it's having that direct contact, you're going to notice that you have a higher potential for some type of a breakout or something like that because the makeup is also synthetic. So, or the ones that I use anyway. So you keep that in mind. Just wait like 5, 10 minutes and then you can go ahead and apply on your makeup. So that is my skin routine for the evening and in the morning. In the evening, I'm a little bit more generous with frankincense. I love it. It's really good for calming and centering and spiritually grounding yourself, but it's also great for your skin, for wrinkles, for healthy looking skin. A lot of people love it for age spots. We also know that it has many other benefits for the body, and when you're inhaling it, you're getting a lot of the aromatherapy, the emotional benefit. So I just wanted to show that to you. So remember, I use baking soda with thieves oil on my teeth. You can actually add in orange oil, which is supposed to be a really good tooth whitener. It tastes delicious. I actually have it here. And so I will use that whenever I feel like using a little bit of orange to help whiten my teeth. So I use the frankincense on my skin. And you'll notice I rubbed it over my eyes too. So my vision just continuously seems to be getting better and better and better. I actually was just commenting that, okay, when is my next eye doctor appointment? Because I think I need a weaker prescription than what I have right now. And so that's what I do. I hope that was helpful. So I'll talk to you all soon. I hope you have a great day.